Let's take a look at searching for data within a workbook. So I have this workbook open. I got this sheet open here, and I'm trying to find everywhere where it says define. One method, and this is what I usually use because it's pretty consistent in a lot of different Windows applications, is Control F. F as in find. Now when you do a Control F, it pops up here with a find and replace. And if I wanted to search for define or pi or apply or whatever it might be, you type it in. Now, it doesn't matter about the case. So if you're sitting there looking at some of these, like in cell B3 is apply with uppercase A. It would apply if you chose this match case. So if I just chose the apply there, and if I click find next, it'll go to the next option. If I click find next again, it'll go to the next one there. And next one there goes to that one. And then if I click it again, it goes back to my first one. Now this is searching by rows, which means it looks in row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6. That's the order it chooses. If instead I choose by columns, if I click find, let me get it back to the first one. Okay, it looks in column 1 first, column A. Apply isn't there. So go to column 2, column B. And it finds apply here. Now if I click find next, it'll go down to this one down here. And if I click find next again, it goes over the third column, column C, and looks for apply. Now another way of doing this, I'm going to change it back to by rows, is there's a find all. And so if you click find all, and you can put your mouse down in the bottom right hand corner to make that bigger, then this lists all the ones it found by maybe the row. Now if I click this, it'll go to that cell. If I click here, it goes to that cell. Click here, it goes to that cell. The benefit of this is, if I'm sitting down here and do a Control F, and I click find next, it does the find next based upon where your cursor is. And so if you're not sitting in there in cell A1, then you may miss some. So I think this find all is a really good technique to kind of see where it starts at. There's lots of other options here with the format option, with the options or not options there, looking formulas, values, notes, comments, and so forth. But we're not going to go into that depth here. Okay, so I'm going to close that. Again, Control F brings that up. Another way is if you're in a home here, over in the editing, we have find and select. And so if I click that, you see there's a find option. And I can click that. And it brings up the same window. So 2 different ways, maybe more. Oftentimes Excel and Microsoft products in general have multiple ways to get into the same feature. But that's how you'd use the search feature in Excel.